Hello Virgo, and welcome to your Hump Day reading. Thank you so much for all your likes, your subscribes, and your comments and shares. I really appreciate it. Please keep it up. We're going to get some tarot cards for you, and we're going to end with the Romance Angel Oracle card. Oh, Virgo, Three of Swords. Oh, that's not good. What's that have to do with? Let's see. Any more cards for Virgo? Cards for Virgo. Okay. Oh, that's like a quarter of the deck. Can't take all of them. Okay. Let's clarify the Three of Swords there. Three of Swords, it can be a third-party situation. Definitely isn't a feel-good card. Usually means you're brokenhearted. Okay, let's see. Anything else for Virgo? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, so Hangman. So there was a third-party situation. I'm not sure if it's you or the other person. Hangman is changing the view. And now I don't know. I've been noticing a lot of people don't call the Three of Swords. Most people seem to think it's always a third person. I always think of it as a third something, because I find that the Three of Swords tends to come up in a codependent relationship or with an addiction issue. The third person doesn't have to be a person. It could be working too much causes a problem. It almost becomes another entity within the relationship. Next card you guys got, Virgo, is the Tower card, which if you had the Three of Swords and the Hangman, makes perfectly good sense. So let's see here. Anything else for Virgo? Oh boy. Wow. Okay then. Hold on, get these cards out of the way. So you have a very interesting group of cards that just came out, because you start out with the Three of Swords, which are broken heart, which puts you, or you were in a Hangman position, or maybe you were brokenhearted and already in a Hangman position, which the Hangman is just seeing things from a different perspective. Let's see here. Yeah, calm and alert, the Hangman doesn't appear uncomfortable in a suspended state, suggests a step backward, distancing from everyday concerns, indicates a period of rest and reassessment. Something new is on the horizon, but you must be patient. So to me, it looks like you went through a brokenhearted thing and you were kind of stepping back, but while you stepped back, there was a tower moment. Like, almost like stepping back. I don't know if stepping back created the tower moment, but now this is where things get wonky, because you go from, I almost want to say you're like all over the place. That's the best way for me to describe this. I don't know what's going on with you, Virgo, but this is what I see here. Broken heart, pause, look at the situation. You know, how does it look? And then while you're doing that, a tower moment is not usually something that's planned. It happens. So while you're pausing and you're not sure what to do about this relationship, do you want to move on? Do you not want to move on? You have a tower moment. Boom. And then the Sun, which the Sun is all things good. The Sun is usually a good card, but it's really weird because you go back and forth, and that's what doesn't make sense here. I don't know. Maybe you guys can tell me why, because the Sun is like powerful and fulfilling, and it's growth and contentment and positive energy. It's a happy relationships, satisfying creative endeavors. Could be time to expand your horizons professionally or socially. And then you have the Nine of Swords, which is nightmares and not being happy and just in your head miserable. And then you have the Knight of Pentacles. So I kind of feel like I'm going to get more cards, but to me, this is you getting over the Tower moment. Like maybe in the light of day, because you're Virgo, every Virgo I know works a lot. That's the way they seem to be. They identify themselves as their work. If you say to a Virgo, well, hi, so-and-so, what are you? Or tell me about yourself. The first thing they're going to do is they're going to tell you their work. They're not going to tell you they're the father or the mother of such and such. They're going to tell you, I am a whatever. And they're going to identify with work. So to me, I almost feel like saying you have the Tower moment, and by day, you're happy. At night, you're in your head and sad. And this is going to be a slow... The Knight of Pentacles is usually an offer, but it's slow. This is the one that takes forever to get there. He makes a plan. He takes a while. He will get to where he wants to be. He will get to his destination, but he's not going fast. I mean, look at that horse. This is not a racehorse. He's in full armor, the guy, too. So let's give us some more cards for Virgo. Either that, or you thought you were going to be happy when things ended, but you're not. This could be read a few different ways, so I'm going to get some more cards, and then I'm going to give you the right now there's like 2 stories I see here. And I'm still not sure whether the Three of Swords right now, it could be cheating, could be, like I said, addiction, or, whether it's being a workaholic, whatever the case may be. Okay, any cards for Virgo? Virgo. Can't get a card from this deck for Virgo. Yeah, they're not going to give me any cards from this deck, so I got to move to the next deck. I don't know if you heard me the other day, but because I'm so literal, I think that those that help me tend to want me to see specific pictures because they know those are the definite ways to get me to get what they want me to know. Sounds strange. Sometimes I say things and wonder. Okay, can I get some cards? Let's get some outcome maybe for Virgo. Tell them about their story. Whoa, lot to tell. Anything else for Virgo? Okay, well, now that's just way too many cards. So here, let's put this aside, and we might do this again. Okay. So here's the story now. So far, it looks like there was a heartbreak involved, pausing to look, things falling apart, thinking you were happy, but you're not. It's almost like I said, either by day, at work, you're happy. At night, when you have time to think, not so happy. So there's slow movement here. The Knight of Pentacles, like I said, he'll get there. He makes a plan, but it's slow. You got the 5 of Swords. The 5 of Swords, well, it's kind of like, it's almost like he won, but he didn't really win because he's standing there by himself. Oh, he looks happy. He's got the other guy's swords, but now he's alone. I don't know. Maybe that's what you wanted. 7 of Cups, confused. So it's almost like, as I look at this, it's almost like, oh, this is going to be funny. 9 of Rods, been through the battle, wounded, carrying the burden, you're still carrying the burdens. 10 of Rods is dropping the burdens. You haven't dropped anything. You've been through it, you're holding on, and you are like, it's almost like you're ready. You're ready for whatever's going to come next. It's almost like waiting for the other shoe to drop. And then it does. 10 of Rods. Isn't that funny? I said that. I didn't even know that was there. So eventually you do drop this burden, but you have to have patience. Temperance is turning water to wine takes a while. So this is how I see it. So because of, let's see something. Three of Swords in this book, which is not the same card that we have here. Three Swords in the heart warn of heartbreak, adultery, or infidelity. You need to communicate with a loved one. Be sure to take care of health matters. So it could say that you're unhealthy, but I would say this, I don't know if it's about being unhealthy, to be honest with you. But I think that you were taking a pause, or someone made you take a pause. Okay, so somebody's heart was broken. It's either yours or the other person, I'm not sure. But you're looking at it, you're pausing. But this is almost like what you do causes a tower moment. And you're happy with the ending. But then you're not really happy with the ending, because then you got the Nine of Swords. This is the nightmares. This is the, confusion, just miserable. And then you have the Knight of Pentacles. Slow movement, right? He's not making anything fast. He's slow. Let's see here. Carefully tilled fields. Let me see. He takes responsibility seriously, finishes what he starts, loves the natural world. So that is Virgo. They take their responsibility seriously, and it's slow moving. Your Five of Swords. I'm actually going to look, because this is another one of those cards that it doesn't feel the same to me. Two unarmed figures take flight, signifies a withdrawal after a conflict or a victory without peace. Be careful not to create a tense atmosphere. It's a bad time to make enemies. So basically, it's a withdrawal after a conflict. So, like I said, this is some tense moments. I think this is a relationship that ended possibly after a conflict. So there is no peace, and it does say without peace, which that's the Nine of Swords. Definitely no peace. The Seven of Cups, that's your confusion. That is clouded thoughts. Conjured by a wizard, fantastic creations emerge from cups. Stop building castles in the air. Don't be distracted by flights of fancy. Basically, let's get real here, Nine of Rods. I don't know why I'm going through each card individually. I apologize. I just can't help myself. Already wounded, a worried man braces for the next salvo. This is the eye of the storm. The situation will worsen before it improves, but you are prepared. See? It will get worse, but it will end. Not 10 of Rods. See? 10 of Rods. Old man staggering under the weight of the burden, feeling burnt out. The pressure will ease soon. Physical exercise and relaxation will help you maintain your health. And you end with Temperance. So I feel like this is you needing to take care of you at this point. Let's see here. Temperance. Linked with the sign of Sagittarius, so maybe you're dealing with the Sagittarius, Virgo. The angel pours liquid from one vessel into another, blending the essences. This card represents a mixing of elements within oneself and within relationships. Reach into the past for continuity that you can carry into the future. This auspicious card brings good health. To me, this means reach into the past. They always say that when you move from relationship to relationship, that basically you take whatever was part of your part in any relationship with you. I always say it's, you know, you're carrying your baggage with you, and you just got to find the right person to unpack it with you and willing to deal with it. And here it looks to me like you're very all over the place, Virgo. So good luck. You got to talk to somebody. That's how I really feel. And the funny part is now you saw, I just barely did the cards. And whoever this broken-hearted thing is, this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Well, that's sad, Virgo. Because according to this one, the broken heart, the ended relationship, the one that you thought you'd be happy being apart from, that caused you nightmares, and you're going to slowly have to get over, that's the one. Well, according to the cards. Now, you and I both know this is a tarot reading on YouTube. You have to do whatever you think is right for you. Take care of you, okay, Virgo? I wish you the best, okay? Good luck, and take time for you. Bye-bye.